We're entering a week of cosmic shifts. An Aries moon fires up new beginnings. Mercury challenges Saturn and Neptune, and we're still vibrating from the Pisces lunar eclipse. Are you ready to navigate both clarity and confusion? Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Empress Moon Tarot 777. I'm Ocean Moonflower, your intuitive guide, and this is where we blend astrology and spiritual wisdom to align with the energy of the week. If you've been here before, thank you for being a part of this soul tribe. This week, September 8th through the 14th, is an interesting balance of fire and water, of movement forward and deep reflection. Let's walk through it day by day. Monday, the moon enters Aries at 1437. After a deeply emotional Pisces lunar eclipse just one day before, this feels like a surge of fresh energy. Aries wants action, independence, and forward momentum. But here's the thing. We're not out of eclipse season just yet, and the emotions may still linger. Ask yourself, what new beginning is trying to rise from the ashes of what I've just released? This is a great day to set intentions for courage and self-leadership, but just be mindful. Aries can rush in without thinking. Balance passion with patience on Monday. Now on Tuesday, the Aries moon continues, sparking motivation, but the energy cools ever so slightly. Use today to channel that fire into practical steps. Start a project, make that call, or take action on something you've been hesitant about. Remember, Aries moons aren't about overthinking. They're about moving forward. So what's one small action you can take today that aligns with your bigger vision? Then we move to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the sun opposes the node at 10:03 a.m., highlighting destiny and karmic patterns. This is a checkpoint moment. This is where you look to see, are you moving towards your soul's purpose, or are you clinging onto old comfort zones? The moon enters Taurus at 16:04, grounding the fiery start of the week. You may feel a pull towards security, comfort, and the familiar. That's not a bad thing, but balance it with awareness that growth often requires stepping outside of your safe zone. Ask yourself, am I choosing comfort over destiny? And just a little note, when the moon moves into Taurus, we have a tendency to overeat and indulge in all those comfort foods that we grew up on or that we enjoy. So just be a little bit cautious about your food consumption. On Thursday, September the 11th, big energy occurs. Mercury opposes the node and also makes a sextile to Black Moon Lilith. Meanwhile, the sun sextiles Black Moon Lilith in the early morning. This combination may bring conversations about shadow aspects, hidden truth, and parts of ourselves we usually keep tucked away. You may hear something that challenges your perspective, or you may be the one speaking a truth that's long overdue. The Taurus moon grounds us, but be mindful of stubbornness. This is a day to lean into vulnerability and say, what am I afraid to speak out loud? On Friday, September the 12th, it's expansive. The sun sextiles Jupiter at 3:29 a.m. and Mercury sextiles Jupiter at 5:52 p.m., so that's 1752. This is optimistic luck energy, great for big picture thinking, studying, or planning for the future. At the same time, though, the moon moves into Gemini at 1739, bringing curiosity, connection, and quiet communication. This is the perfect day to brainstorm, to network, or to learn something new. But here's a reflection. Am I seeking clarity, or am I scattering my energy in too many directions? Something to think about on Friday. Then we move on to Saturday. On Saturday, the sun conjuncts Mercury at 6:51 a.m., a moment of illumination. Mercury is the messenger, and when it meets the sun, truths are revealed, conversations are highlighted, and mental clarity comes into focus. With the Gemini moon, ideas flow rapidly. Journal, record voice notes, or have that important conversation. Insights might come suddenly, and you'll want to capture them. Ask yourself, what message is the universe trying to deliver to me today? And then on Sunday, the moon enters Cancer at 20:30, and we're moving into a softer, more emotional energy. After a week of movement, this is a moment to retreat, nurture, and rest. The sun in Virgo is still pushing us towards productivity, but Cancer reminds us that self-care is productive too. This evening, take a salt bath, cook a nourishing meal Sunday night, or spend time with loved ones. And don't forget to tune into our live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as well. You've done the work for all the week, so let Sunday night be your reset. Stepping back, let's see what the bigger picture is. The sun in Virgo keeps us focused on details, health, and order, while Saturn retrograde in Pisces reminds us to restructure spiritual boundaries. And Uranus retrograde in Gemini keeps shaking up how we think and communicate. The themes: balance structure with surrender, balance logic with intuition, and balance destiny with comfort. You could ask yourself things like, what am I being asked to release this week? What am I being asked to trust more deeply? And how can I align my actions with my soul's true purpose? For this week, I recommend journaling, ritual to integrate the eclipse energy and the aspects we're going to be experiencing. Write down one thing you're ready to release, Pisces eclipse energy. Then write down one practical action you can take this week to move towards your goals. That's Virgo energy. And then write one way you can nurture yourself emotionally so that you end the week with that Cancer moon energy. This will help balance your body, your mind, and your spirit, which is perfect for this cosmic week. So, my loves, this is your forecast for September 8th through the 14th. If it resonated, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss the next transmission. Comment below and tell me what your intentions are that you are setting as we move through this eclipse season. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, I'm Ocean Moonflower, sending you love, light, and infinite cosmic blessings. Ta-ta for now.